going on, everybody? I'm here at the downtown Los Angeles Women's March. God bless all women. I love women. I love women's empowerment. But I have to be honest, this is much more of an anti-Trump march than it is a women's march.
Yes! Okay, 1, 2, 3, fuck Trump! Yeah!
It's much more of a pro-Democrat march. It's Kamala Harris, Oprah, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama type stuff. It's much more of a pro-Planned Parenthood and pro-abortion march than it is a women's march. And I'm just being honest, I'm not hating. It's been very loving. Everybody's been very open-minded and willing to have a conversation. So it's all love for me. I'm not hating. I'm just saying it certainly doesn't seem like a women's march. The strongest theme here is not pro-woman. The strongest theme is not the Hollywood scandals and the sexual assault found, almost every week now. The main focus and the main thing uniting everybody here is anti-Trump. So I'm just calling it like I see it, whether you support that type of mindset or not. It's not a women's march. It's an anti-Trump march, pro-Hillary march, pro-Obama march, pro-Cory Booker, pro-Kamala Harris, and pro-abortion and Planned Parenthood march. That's just what it is. What I'm finding out by being here and talking to people is everybody has a very kind heart, a good soul. It's all good people who have their best intentions and want America to be a kinder, nicer place. They have feelings, and the Republicans, the GOP, and Donald Trump is not catering towards these people's feelings. He's doing nothing to make them feel safe and comfortable with the issues that they care about. And I understand that. It's also very clear to me now that there are two large groups in this country. There's one large group that hates Trump, that loves the Democrats, that listen to CNN and MSNBC and believe everything on television. They think Russia's hacking our election. They think misogyny's running rampant. They think Planned Parenthood is the greatest thing in the world. It's just the truth. There's one large group of what I consider kind-hearted people. I don't think they're bad, mean, or nasty people, nasty women. I think they're very loving people. It's a beautiful event. It's huge. I mean, this thing is packed. There's thousands upon tens of thousands of people here with hats, all sorts of anti-Trump stuff. It's just what it is. There's a large crowd in this country that just hates Trump, loves the Democratic Party, and believes anything the media says that's anti-Trump without questioning it or even considering that it might not be true. And there's clearly also a large group in the United States that is pro-Trump. They love Trump. Some of them are anti-abortion and pro-life. Some of them are not. Some of them are, pro-LGBT, pro-legal marijuana. They're very, very liberal in many cases, but they just like the President of the United States. They don't like Hillary Clinton. They feel that this crowd is not paying attention to all of these crimes and situations in other countries like Libya and Haiti and Syria that, the Trump supporters and the Bernie supporters are supporting. So there's a huge divide. It's people who love Hillary, love the Democratic Party, or a lot of people here don't even specifically love them, but they just think it's the lesser of the two evils. And then there's a lot of people who think Trump's the lesser of two evils. So what I'm calling on both sides to do now is have conversations. Be open to the other perspective. We can definitely debate. We can definitely get upset when one of the sides takes it too far. It's absolutely understandable. We should hold each other accountable. But at the same time, let's just for a second attempt to not live in completely different realities. Let's have a discussion. You might learn something. You might find out that that super liberal person is not a nasty, negative, hateful person who hates this country. They're a good person with a kind heart and a kind soul who is generally fearful and worried about the future of this country with Donald Trump in office. They have a lot of concerns, a lot of feelings, and potentially some information.
President Trump is here to stay. Native Americans for Trump. That's right.
That's right.
President Trump is here to stay. You guys stand.
On the other hand, the reason I fight the media so much is because they try to portray all of the Trump supporters as a bunch of nasty, negative, racist, misogynistic people. They try to control the narrative. They try to control our race, our genders, and our ethnicities. They say being a woman means being for the Democratic Party and being pro-Planned Parenthood and listening to the mainstream media. It's not even remotely true. Like I said, I don't care which side of those issues you fall onto, but this ridiculous idea that the media, that Facebook, that Twitter, that all of the social medias, that all of the celebrities want to push, that if you don't agree with me, if you don't think I own women, If you don't think I own black people, if you're a black person who supports Trump, they'll call you an Uncle Tom or a sellout or a coon or some other nasty, disgusting, hateful names. If you're a woman who supports Trump, they start saying, oh, it's because of your race. They make everything about race, religion, and gender, and they think they control women. They think they control black people. They think they control Latinos. And it's kind of just disgusting because whether it's DACA, the border wall, or very controversial topics, there's a way to have a discussion about it, and there's a way to agree to disagree without closing every conversation and thinking you literally own people's races, genders, and mindset. You can't help but notice that with a lot of these signs, that a lot of people want these freedoms, but they don't really want to give them out to people who think differently than them.
That needs to be destroyed. Women can only be destroyed.
Whether it be conservative, Republican, libertarian, you can't help but feel that a lot of people here don't even allow that thought into their existence without thinking you're a racist, hateful, negative, sexist, xenophobic Russian. You can't help but notice everybody talks and brags about being so united, yet between their actions, the celebrities, and the mainstream media, they're some of the most divisive forces in this country. Their bullying of people who have very valid points is becoming almost unbearable. And I say this because I do love the country. I do love people of every race, religion, and gender, and I want to see true unity, and I want to see true love, not fake unity. Not fake unity while being the most divisive force for dividing 50 million to 100 million people in this country, hundreds of millions of people worldwide who don't fit that cookie cutter mold and who don't think inside the box that you've given for them. Oddly enough, never based on the content of someone's character or how they think, and always based around what sex they are, what religion they are, what ethnicity they are, and what skin pigment color they have. Something just doesn't seem right about that. And also, to be very fair, I think both sides of the political debate can do a better job of listening and communicating and being kinder to each other, because with both sides, a lot of the times it's my way or the highway, and it would be incorrect and wrong to say that one side does it and the other side doesn't. So I've had the chance to gather my thoughts all day after attending the Women's March, and I want to say this for my final words. Much love to everybody who attended today. Everyone was very, very kind to me, very nice, very able to have discussion with my friends without being mean or rude. But I would love to see a women's movement or an empowerment movement which was truly about empowerment and being strong, as opposed to the primary talking point being hating the President of the United States, repeating television and mainstream media talking points like Russia hacked the election, which are almost certainly completely fictional and untrue, and primarily being about propping up very crooked and very suspect Democratic Party politicians and 99.9% of the people there basically doing free work for the Democrats, who would benefit greatly from self-reflecting and looking within, rather than constantly hating, judging, and pointing the finger at others. With all that being said, I know this is a crazy, crazy, scary world, and I understand that the Women's March is a place that you can go and feel comfortable, safe, understood, and appreciated. And of course I love that, of course I respect that, and I would never want to negatively affect an event that has a positive impact on people like that. So much love, happy 2018, and let's have more conversations rather than just repeating social media or television talking points, which might appeal to the policies and politicians that you support, but with the dozens of retracted, fabricated, and completely fictional stories that the trusted news has been dishing out all year in an attempt to divide America like never before, with the help of celebrities. That's not what we need. We need real love, real understanding, real tolerance, and real empowerment. Thank you for listening and considering.
Bob Ross, you'll never see me tripping. Got the vision, I don't even need assistance. Bob Ross, all I do is chill. My life is a thrill, for real, Bob Ross. I be too calm for the drama. You don't wanna cause a problem, I'll solve it, Bob Ross.